I'm not picking on this particular commenter. Happy Tuesday morning, but I get this comment frequently. I've always gotten this comment frequently because I criticize the left and I criticize the right. I criticize Democrats. I criticize Republicans, and you know, I in particular have been accused of all kinds of things over the last 2 or 3 years by people on the left. Anytime I say something critical of Democrats or other folks on the left, you know, I get accused of being part of the problem. And a lot of people on this app and in the media who do that, I see being accused of being part of the problem. Because if we don't just, shut up and get on board and be happy about it, then we're tearing apart the Democratic Party from the inside, and we're tearing apart the left, and yada, yada, yada. And it's like, contrast that with the alternative. I mean, Donald Trump has an iron grip on the Republican Party and his base. And he has an iron grip on the Republican Party because the Republican Party is scared shitless of his base, because his base, they're crazy and they're violent. And they don't tolerate dissent. They don't tolerate critical thinking of any kind whatsoever. And I think much more so than Republicans in the MAGA base, people on the left, I think, are much more capable of and much more willing to engage in critical thinking and questioning and criticizing their own leaders. I view that as a good thing. There are Republican members of Congress in the House and the Senate who will not vote against Donald Trump or legislation that he wants because they get death threats from their own base. They get people in the MAGA base threatening to kill them and their families if they vote against Donald Trump and his preferred legislative priorities. But, apparently that's what some people on the left want. Apparently that's what some folks on the left actually want. I don't get it. I've never understood that at all. Hell, man, I've been accused of being MAGA by people on the left more times than I can count. I've been accused of being a MAGA plant. When I say things critical of Democrats. But, what are you going to do? Anyway, it's Tuesday. It's a beautiful day outside. Get online and criticize everybody you want to. And say whatever the hell you want. Because for now, we still live in a country where you're allowed to do that. That reminds me, Stephen Miller is a dickless naked mole rat, and I hope he spends the rest of his life in prison. Have a great day, everybody.